Well, hello again, all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching Georgia Beer Reviews. Back at you today with another one. And what I'm looking at is the new Founders KBS Maple Mackinac Fudge. This is the 2020 release, the first year that the Maple Mackinac Fudge um, exists. Very excited about this one. So, Imperial Stout with Mackinac Fudge coffee, maple syrup, and chocolate aged in oak bourbon barrels. Bottled on October 14th, 2020. 11% alcohol. Interesting thing on the side of the bottle here, it says malt beverage with artificially flavored Mackinac Fudge coffee. And a little bit about this from the description on the back. I'm not going to read the entire thing here. We amplify the rich chocolate notes of KBS using Mackinac Fudge coffee, then add maple syrup and age it in oak bourbon barrels. Okay, so Founders is out of Michigan. Let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? I've had the KBS, incredible. The KBS Espresso, incredible. The Founders KBS Maple Mackinac Fudge, I think is going to be my favorite. I love fudge, so let's hope that this is a super fudgy beer. And of course, Founders always does a great job with their series in general. The barrel notes are really nice with the Founders barrel aged beers that I've had. Okay, there's your pour. Nice black stout-like appearance with about a one finger dark tan head with very tightly knitted bubbles. Very nice creamy looking head. Definitely picking up on the fudge. As a matter of fact, that was the first thing that I got. And then right behind the fudge, I'm getting a little bit of that coffee, which it is fudge flavored coffee. It's not fudge that's added separately. It's fudge coffee. So I'm getting the fudge coffee right up front. A little bit of the barrel notes are coming through. A little bit of vanilla, a little bit of caramel, a little bit of the oak. The 11% alcohol is masked exceptionally well. There's no boozy qualities on the aroma whatsoever. It doesn't smell like a high alcohol beer at all. So fudge, coffee, the barrel notes. That's pretty much it. It smells like a winner. So without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers, guys. Very nice. The fudge hits you right up front. Nice, rich fudge flavor. Coffee flavor as well. It is fudge coffee, like I said. So the fudge coffee notes are coming through first and foremost. Leads into a nice, darkly toasted bread note in the middle of the sip. The caramel sweetness coming through slightly. Vanilla and oak from the bourbon barrel aging. One thing I wasn't picking up on the aroma was the maple. A little bit of the maple syrup sweetness is coming through in the middle of the sip with this one, but just a little. Not nearly as much as like with the Founders CBS, for instance. That's very maple forward. This one is not, but it is there. It's got a very creamy, smooth mouthfeel. The alcohol is masked well. It's medium. It's a high medium body. It's not a heavy bodied beer. It is very easy drinking, but obviously you couldn't have too much of these, just or too many of these, because the alcohol is elevated at 11%. But it drinks more like a 7 or 8%. I mean, it's a little bit lighter in the mouthfeel and the body than one might expect for an 11% beer. like I said, super smooth, easy drinking. It's not really warming going down. I did have it sitting out for 10, 15 minutes to let it warm up a little bit. As these products warm up, they tend to get even better. You don't want to drink them ice cold like you would a Budweiser or your standard beer, just because the flavors will continue to develop as this beer warms. Yeah, none of the alcohol burning or warming sensation going down the throat, so that it could be a very dangerous product because it is absolutely delightful and easy drinking, and you could get into some trouble with this because it goes down super smooth. Kind of a semi-dry finish. It drops off pretty quickly, and there's a little bit of a lingering bitterness from the coffee. This is probably is my favorite of the KBS line. I'm not a huge coffee fan, so the fact that this one has more of the fudge and the chocolate notes, the barrel notes are coming through nicely as well, and a little bit of sweetness from the maple. I think it's a little bit more balanced than the original KBS, and of course the espresso. That's just coffee, coffee, coffee. This one, although you are getting a lot of coffee from the fudge coffee that's in here, the fudge notes kind of take over a little bit more, and it's not so coffee forward. A little bit better balanced. I do love fudge, and the fudge flavor definitely delivers. I do wish maybe there was actually a little bit more of the fudge and a little bit less of the coffee, but it is fudge coffee, so it is what it is. It's an excellent beer. It's a world-class beer. It's my favorite of the KBS line. I think the CBS is still better. Unfortunately, they don't make it anymore, but you can still find the 2019 and maybe earlier years if you're lucky in the stores. I bought a 4-pack of the CBS 2019 last week, so it's still around. And I'm always looking forward to the new and exciting beers that Founders puts out. They, come out with these new barrel-aged beers every year. And this one is excellent. I'm gonna go with a 99 out of 100. It's a world class stout. It's you can't go wrong with Founders. Sorry for the noise. My phone's going nuts right now. But wonderful beer, 99 out of 100. Definitely recommend picking up the Founders Maple Mackinac Fudge. Should be making its way to your area soon if you haven't already been able to find it. Founders has pretty good distribution, so look for it. Definitely worth a buy. Excellent, excellent beer. So that'll do it for this beer review, guys. 99 out of 100 for the Founders KBS Maple Mackinac Fudge. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. And until next time, everybody, cheers.